Hey everybody, welcome to Comic and Collectible Treasures, episode number 7. I'm JD, aka Ragin Cajun Comics. Thanks for tuning in. I'm super excited because I got another SoCal brother that is going to honor us today. Kind of nervous here because this guy's one of the guys I kind of want to go comic hunting. I've heard some of the stories and I kind of can't wait. It's one of the guys you know and I know and we love, and this guy's amazing. So let's just cut straight to the chase and introduce AzoresTiger.
What's happening? What's up, everybody? All right. What's happening, JG?
Not just chilling, brother. Can't wait to talk to you about some of the treasures you have, and I know you have a lot of great stuff. Looking forward to seeing what you have. I know I'm going to be shocked, so thanks for coming on, brother.
No doubt. Thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me.
Anytime, brother. Anytime you're welcomed here. But let's say what's up to the chat, see who's here before we start seeing some of your stuff and hearing some of your story right here.
All
right. So who do we got here? We got number 1. Oh, we got DX here jumping on right here. Always number 1 at everybody's show. Always shows love to everybody. So thanks for stopping by, brother. Had him a couple of weeks ago, man, dude. He killed it. Well, actually, it was the last week.
Yeah, I caught that.
Dude, he was hilarious. That guy just cracks me up every time. And then we have Something Wrong, and of course I'm gonna steal it from Hip Hops. It's always something right when we have him here. Dude, we have Raging Cajun Comics here too, showing some love. TM Nerdy, baby, what's up, Station brother?
Yeah,
always a good one. So don't forget to check out his show. He's always dropping some cool stuff. And then who else do we have? Oh, we have AzoresTiger, man.
Everywhere.
Speak of the devil, Hip Hops and Me. What's up, brother? Steve right there. He's going to be on later on with his show, so make sure you catch that. Dropping the mic. Always good stuff right there. Oh, we have Nicole. Hey, Nicole. How's it going? Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. And that looks like everybody here right now. Sweet.
Right.
Nice. So, Azores, so a lot of people don't know the history about your name. So if you want to drop it down to let people know where you got your name from.
Yeah. So AzoresTiger, I was born over in the Azores, which is a group of islands off in the Atlantic Ocean. My pops was in the Air Force, so I was born on a U.S. Air Force base. So the Azores is a part of Portugal, but they have a U.S. Air Force base there. So so that's where the Azores parts come from. And then Tiger, like my grandfather, is something he used to call me when I was little. You know, into growing up, when playing sports and stuff like that. And it always just stuck with me. And it's like my spirit animal too, you know. So AzoresTiger, and then it's been my handle for everything, like for a long time, like way before all of this. So it's just always stuck with it and carried over into all my social media platforms.
Oh, nice. I love the name. And now I know the history behind it, so that's pretty badass, dude.
Thanks a lot.
Nicole right here showing some love right here. Always showing support to you. Nice.
Appreciate it.
And we got Free Energy coming in. What's up,
All
brother?
right.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, brother. Yeah,
No doubt.
nice. So just like my wife gave me to tell all of our community friends what you got for the community. What are we going to see today? What awesome treasures do you have for them to see?
All right. So since this is comic and collectible treasures, I thought I would come with something a little different.
All right.
I do have some books, like some big books in my collection, and then also I used to, back in the day, I started out with books as a kid because my mom used to take me to the shop like every Saturday and would let me get one book, you know. So that's something that she used to do for me when I was like, 4 or 5 and on up. Yeah, so I used to draw, and I used to that was her way of getting me to read early.
Oh, okay.
So I gravitated to the Marvel books, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Deadpool, all of that, and I used to try to draw them and everything too. So that's another reason why I've been with the books. And then, as you get older, parties, girls, sports, everything, you kind of move away from it. And then this is something that I didn't really share with a lot of people. So it's like my own little thing that I had where I'm from, where I grew up in Atlanta. So a lot of people didn't even know that I was into comic books like that. They knew I could draw, but they didn't know that I was collected comic books and everything.
Oh, okay.
So only a few people knew. So when I moved away from comic books, I actually was a sneaker collector.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I was into sneakers. I was a sneakerhead, dude. So I was into it hard. But as I got older, I actually moved away from that. Got started a family and everything. So I sold a lot of shoes. Because I had shoes that people would buy regardless.
So you were a true collector. You
I was a
collected
true,
everything.
yeah. So it's
okay.
like new, used. It didn't matter, right? But I thought I could turn that into a business, but I couldn't guarantee people the shoes that they wanted. But here's one pair that I kept. One of my favorites was like the Nike Air Safaris.
Yeah.
So if people are into sneakers, they know about these. These were like one of Tinker Hatfield's designs, and he's the one that did all the Jordans, and one of the big creators over at Nike. Like I said, I'm into art, like for real. Like more so than just like I'll go to the museums and look at paintings and art and stuff. I'll get out there, I'll draw stuff. I've been overseas, like to London and Germany, just got in awe as far as the architecture and everything. Like I'm a real art head.
Yeah.
So it's like I watched a documentary back in the day just on different artists and stuff on Netflix, and Tinker Hatfield had a whole episode.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, so it's like it's on. If you type in art on Netflix, you might be able to find it, but it's about like different artists, graphic designers, and it shows how you can do so much with art. So I was into sneakers like that.
Nice.
And I thought I was gonna have some other ones, but my wife was like, "You sold all your sneakers, dude. What you talking about?" And she was right, dude. I went looking for stuff, so that's all I got left, man. But I was able to use that to help the family, and also get back into the comic books, right?
Yeah.
So then another thing, because I'm coming different first, just to show show some stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
cool. That's what I like to see. All the
I wanted to
history.
cover some different stuff for you,
Yeah,
'cause,
I appreciate
everybody's gonna expect certain things from me, or look to see
See,
something in particular. Like,
you're
he's gonna
throwing me
show.
for a loop. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Because what I
So
put out was to match you, and I'm like,
mhm.
okay, he's coming out of left field. I like that.
Yeah, man, we gotta have some new info for you. So then Nicole's saying architecture in Europe is gorgeous. Yeah, I used to do a lot of traveling. I actually used to work for Delta Airlines back in the day. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I was going all over the world, man. That's one thing I can't wait to get back into and take the family with me. So another item that's coming different is I have a baseball here. And if I zoom in, let's see, we got Hank Aaron autographed
Nice.
baseball. So, being from Atlanta, Hank Aaron meant a lot to Atlanta, and actually our families are real close. So I was able to get that, back in the day as a kid. So that's something I cherish, and gonna pass it down to my son, tell him the history and everything, because he passed away not too long ago.
Yeah.
So but I was able to meet him and everything, and
That's cool.
and interact with him and the family and stuff. So, Atlanta, you see people, and they're just normal people, all the fanfare and everything. It's not like that back home. So, you could be in the spot and they'll be right there next to you, and hey, just start talking and everything, and it's all good.
That's cool. Like you have a couple of people from here when you can meet them. I've met like a lot of Dodger people in Eagle Rock and Alhambra. They like going to cities that not too many people go to. And you can meet them there, but they're total chill. Like I'll buy them a beer or something. Hey, good game. You did good. You're hopping out LA. I'm from here, so much love.
Yeah,
that's cool, dude. That's cool.
So those were two different sides of the collectible treasures, and as far as the collectibles, and then now we get into the book. So one for you, because I know you're a Gambit fan. This is the story behind this one. We got 266 9.2 and its newsstand. So this was actually one of my hunting digs at a little hole in the wall spot people don't really frequent, and it was on the wall, and I talked it down. I got that for I think like $75, man. And then raw, and then I was able to get it clean and pressed, and it came back at 9.2. So I was real surprised with that one, man.
I'd be
Yes.
stoked with that.
Yeah, so I've had that for a long time, man. You know, with some of the X-Men keys.
Yeah.
And let's see something else come a little different.
Anytime I see that, I'll pick it up if it's at a decent price.
Yeah, all day, all
I
day.
had 4. I have 3.
Okay.
I gave one to one of my boys because we did the signature stuff at a Torpedo in Vegas one year.
Oh, nice.
And then Jim Lee and who else was there? Jim Lee was there, and I wanted to get it signed because he did the little top logo.
Yep.
So he did that. And everybody's all, well, Jim Lee didn't draw it. I go, yes, he did. He did that little logo.
Right, the little corner box.
Yes.
Corner box. Yeah.
And I go, this is his creation. He co-created it.
That's right.
And some people who are not, hardcore followers of him.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is my boy. I love Gambit. I'm gonna get it.
Jim Lee all day, dude. He's so awesome.
Anytime I see it, I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
But I'm like you. I collected for a while, so I've had those for over 15 years. So those are great books right there, man.
Yeah, only way I get rid of that one is if I get a higher grade with the newsstand,
Oh yeah, always upgrade.
It's only a matter of time before we see Gambit,
Yeah, I'm waiting, dude. I'm crossing my fingers there.
Yeah.
That's a sick book, though.
What else? All right.
What else we got?
This will be a little different right here. We got Luke Cage, Girl for Hire, 7.5.
That's an underrated book, big time.
It really is, man. And it's hard to get a high grade too with the black cover and everything, but they're out there. They're really out there, man. You just gotta, do the hunting and everything. But for my PC, man, I collect all the black characters, African American characters. I'm big on that, to show the representation and to show my kids, that we had the superheroes and everything too, and then that being like the first Marvel superhero. So so I was definitely had to have that one in the PC, and I found it at a decent price for that grade. So let's see.
You're a true comic hunter. That's what I love about you, man. One day we're gonna go.
No doubt.
Hip hop. We're gonna go, dude. We're gonna hang out and go digging. For a couple of hours.
Y'all let me know. I'm ready, man. I put the time aside. And then this, as a kid, was always one of my favorite books. New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. I had this book in my PC and shipped it out, got it cleaned and pressed, and it came back at 6.0. It hurt my heart, but
really?
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I used to draw, so I would read that book a lot, and I try to recreate the panels and try to try to create my own characters and things like that, but using the same type of shots, the still shots and the action scenes. And I found this, believe it or not, I actually got this from my guy Reggie Collects. So he caught me a good deal on that. He put a sticker for the pedigree collection, which is dope. But it's a 9.4, and it actually has room for improvement. So I'm actually going to end up probably cracking this, cleaning and pressing it, and see if I can get a higher grade, because I actually see where I can pull that off, because my goal is to have a 9.8 for the collection, because I love that book. I knew the character as a straight up assassin before I knew him as the slapstick comedian and everything. I love it all though. X-Men mutant fan all day.
Yeah, and classic 90s, man, 80s and 90s, you gotta love all that stuff, dude. That's where I grew up in. That's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
So, PG, what's up, brother?
Don't let me take up too much, man.
No,
so
dude,
I think I got like 3 more books, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's see. So this one right here had a big story behind it. This was Giant Size X-Men #1. This was my first big purchase on eBay, getting back into the game. So, I was pretty scared to do that. And it was a 3.5. And I was like, man, let me just give it a shot. Let me try it and see what happens, right? And came in. It was good. But it was an old case. And so it was kind of welted where the little, bar, the little banner was. I was like, man, and then it was kind of open a little bit. So I just opened it immediately. And I was like, what the hell? And I wanted to make sure it wasn't fake. I didn't get, gypped or anything. And then I hit up my guy to get it clean and pressed. and it wasn't the best book in the field. It was a 3.5, but he clean and pressed it, hit me up, let me know, he couldn't do it 100% because it might crack the book.
Yeah.
And what did I want to do? And I said, it's all good. Just send it out. Let's see what we come back as. And later on, within that time frame where he still had it, Claremont, they announced a signing, and I was like, "Yo, you still got the book? Don't have time to get the Claremont signature?" And he was like, "Don't worry, I got you." So he hooked it up where he could get the signature for me and everything, and the special banner with the same cover.
Yeah, dude, that's
And so we got the Claremont signature, and it actually came back with a grade bump at a 4.0.
nice.
So we went from the 3.5 to the 4.0. So this one, had a lot of story behind it, So I definitely keep that one in the PC too.
Gee, that's a sweet book.
Yeah,
that's a grill. That's a super grill right there, man.
I love that one. And then for all the first appearances in there, and then just to be the X-Men fan that I am, really, really love that. And then this one, my favorite of all, is 181. 181. And I was able to get this at a 5.5. So I did. When I got back into the hunting game and everything, I did a lot of research and studying, and came across a lot of different YouTube channels that I was cool with, and learned a lot, And believe it or not, I was finding books because now I know how to look at them to see room for improvement. Some of the books I'm just scared, so I'm taking my time, to find the right person. But this one, I actually like that New Mutants I showed you all. I think has room for improvement as well. But those are both for the PC, so it's like it wouldn't matter to me regardless.
You got the chat jumping with that book right there.
So what I did, man, I used to I still keep up with ETA Nick, and he had this series called Path to a Key, where he showed how you go after minor big books or big books that may come into your vicinity, but you stay focused on your book. And my character is Wolverine, so I made that a point to do. So I was grabbing big books, man. I've had some good books that I had to use towards this. So I had a Silver Surfer 3 at one time before it got crazy now. Imagine if I would have held on to that, right? And then I had a Ghost Rider #1. I had a Amazing Spider-Man, the gold one with the spider on the front. I can't think of which one. Shit, I'm a loss for numbers right now because I'm not the biggest Spider-Man.
Is that the Gwen Stacy? Is that the one you're looking at?
No, not Gwen Stacy. I think it was Tarantula.
Okay.
Maybe the second appearance of Punisher. That's what it was. The second appearance of Punisher.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so I used that. A New Mutants 98 sketch cover. So I use a lot of big books that are even bigger now to get that book, So then that way it wasn't like just coming out the pocket. You were actually using the hobby to support itself, But I had that goal in mind, and nothing was going to stop me from getting it. So I built up enough to get that book, and then I found a reliable source. Made sure it was legit, got it from one of the shops, and there we go. I was able to get my Grail book,
Nice.
And the only way that leaves is if I get a better grade,
Oh, heck yeah. That's like one of those books that I love, but I love Gambit more. Mm-hmm. So I try to grab everything Gambit. So I have Gambit #1, I have the gold variant, I have the newsstand, I have the regular. So I can relate. So
So that's how I did with Wolverine. So that's how I started my hunting game. I was going after all the Wolverine keys, no matter how big or small. So I got Wolverine books people have never even heard of or never seen before, but they're actually key books, you know. So that I did the exact same thing, because if you don't do it when you think about doing it, it's gonna go. It's still going up. All of them.
I'm gonna have to pick your brain because, like, I was gonna show off to match kind of your stuff is more of a modern world, which I think is the modern GSX.
Okay.
And I picked this up when it came out.
Yeah, most definitely, 100%, 100%. Because that's the one that I sold right there. So I had that one, and I actually had an autograph by the artist. So I shipped it out to CBCS, and it came back, I think, at 8.0, 8.5.
Nice.
But you had a lot of people that were already up on game. They knew that they were coming. They knew it was something that we see in the future. So
Yeah.
I let it go because it was 8.5. It wasn't a 9.8, you know. And but I not too long ago picked up the original copy you showed first because we know it's coming. And I got it
Yeah.
before all the Disney Plus shows and everything, before we started,
Yeah.
you know, seeing people. Yeah.
When I saw that, I kind of was in the same boat as you, thinking in the future this is a
Mm-hmm.
book that's going to be. And then when I went to LA Wizard Con back then, when it was called, before Kamikaze, and
Yeah.
then it changed to I forgot what it changed to now. I think it's Fan Expo.
Right.
So they had that, and me and my buddy just walked right to it, and he was like, "Well, you gonna get it?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's a variant." I go,
Exactly.
"I'm gonna pick it up." And
Yeah.
back then it was $3. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll put $3 down."
Easy. Yeah.
So I've had this in my collection since it came out. So I got to
See?
get it graded and probably do what you do, is move up to a book I want.
Right,
And
right.
some
Because
of
you
those
know
books are,
that's both of those. They're both going up.
yeah.
We've
So
seen so many characters now from the cover since then. You know, so that's good. Yeah. Anytime you want to pick my brain, just let me know, man. That's
yeah, I'm gonna
definitely
have to switch my brain and be like you, and upgrade to another book. But when
yeah.
you have those, it's kind of old school. You have it in your collection and you don't
Right,
sell. So I got to
right, right.
switch my method of thinking now. That's
Gotcha.
too killer. Well, actually, all your books are killer.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm working on a new video right now where I'm gonna try to get the audience involved and the people to catch it on the replays. You know, because I'm thinking it's time to ship out the CGC or CBCS again. So I'm gonna go through the boxes and see what people help suggest for me to ship out and get slabbed. You know.
Oh, nice. Hey, if
Yeah,
anybody doesn't know, Tiger Tuesday is his day. I always check him out on
appreciate it.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So
So
I have your name on the link, so everybody follow him. Show some love to this guy, dude.
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Oh, for sure, brother. Oh,
And
one of your brothers right here.
yeah, Jeff.
Yeah. What's up, Jeff?
So then my last big book is this one right here, X-Men #1.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's
man.
the
So
holy of holy right there, dude.
yeah, man. Went crazy when I got this, man. Went crazy. So I actually won that in a contest. So that was super awesome, man. I couldn't believe it. Went crazy when I found out.
Wow.
And yeah, because it's like that was another thing I was doing in the beginning, was entering a lot of different contests and you know, um mystery boxes, and because you still have a chance, right? You can't win if
Yeah.
you don't participate. So that's what I did, and I messed around and won the X-Men 1, man. So, and it's like after I got that book, man, it's like that's when I slowed down with things because that was such a big book. And X-Men fan all day, but I wanted to share all of that to show people like don't feel like your grills are out of reach. Even though we see the high sticker prices and everything, it's still ways to get them
Yeah.
because if you take a step back and look at your collection, we got a lot of Wednesday warriors out there that are always picking books up on Wednesdays, and then sometimes those Wednesday books turn into big books. You
Yeah.
never know. You just got to keep up with everything, keep up with the market, keep up with the top tens, what people are going after. So it's like those modern books can even turn into something that can help you get your grail book. Like if you really want that grail book, set your sights on it, write it down, and make that your focus. So when you're going to pick up these books and everything, use that and build a pot towards your grail book. So then that way it's not as bad as just coming out of your pocket to
Yeah.
pick up that grail book. You actually put some work in and let the hobby support itself, because you're going to have fun picking up those other grail books and stuff too, while you're at it, but you got to stay
Well,
focused.
with that coverage, and you showed two amazing books, two that I'm looking for. And backstage, I told you I've had a dream where I find them.
Right.
Out of those two, if you had to choose one, which one's yours? And
Okay. Out of which two?
first, I'm gonna say what's up to Phable, Station
Oh,
Brother.
hey,
Dude, I
Phable,
love that
shout
guy.
out. Yeah, man.
Um,
He's making crazy beats over there all the time, dude.
yeah, dude, that guy's on it. GSX or X-Men 1? which one is yours? Like,
Oh, so see me, it'll be GSX because that's the one I grew up with.
okay,
That's you heard the story behind it. You know, it was a way more story behind it for me, and I'm a Wolverine fan. Because even if you compare those and ask me what I'm gonna keep my 181 all day. You know,
yeah,
and I have 180 and 182 for the people that like to start these conversations and everything. Because when I got my 181, I was like, I'm going to get the trifecta.
yeah,
Because I'm a Wolverine fan first and foremost. And then it turns out, the GSX is also first appearance of Storm, um, Nightcrawler,
yep,
Colossus, and that's the
Colossus.
team that I grew up with.
Yeah, that's
So,
that's a good conversation, Cutter. Sorry for interrupting,
no,
but
you good, you good.
which one is it for all the people? They asked me for Gambit. What is it? The annual X-Men or is it the 266?
I
And
always go with 266.
I actually love the cover and everything,
Right.
but I still believe the annual had more panels on him.
That's
Like
true. That's
the
true.
181, the 180 is the same conversation for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's like the thing.
Yeah.
So you think, on your opinion, it's 181?
So, with my opinion, because that's the market opinion.
Okay.
So I go with 181 because you got them on the cover also.
Yeah.
So it's like that cover has more appeal to it. You got them in the story and everything. Even though you do your Marvel research, everything that Marvel said, it says 180. You
Yeah.
know, so we could go back and forth all day, but I have both.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to play that game. We can.
I'm covered.
That's that I'm covered, right? I'm covered because, like you said, if it comes to a point and we gotta, unload some keys or some grills,
Yeah.
because we got a higher grade, then you're not gonna feel as bad, and you're gonna be able to get the most for within the market if you need to,
Yeah.
because you have the one that the collectors and the fans say that it is, because like
Yeah, I
I
get
have
it.
both of those Gambit books too.
Yeah. I
But
picked them all up, dude, just
yeah,
because I wanted to cover every aspect of his appearances. And the
exactly.
same thing, I do have a 180 and a 182. Uh,
Okay,
I was lucky enough to pick it up before the craziness. Like,
exactly. Look how crazy that book is now.
yeah,
180. Yeah.
yeah. And I think I paid under 400. And
See,
it's a seven. It's a seven, and it's one of the old cases. I know I can get a
hmm
bump out of it.
there
I
you
just
go.
I gotta crack that baby open and
Yeah,
get it done.
yeah.
So I'll probably have to hit you up to see who you used to get it pressed and
Oh, I
everything.
got you. I got
All
you.
right, for
Yeah, and
sure.
I actually for the bigger books, I actually got I've been doing some research too. So
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah. Anytime
All
you
right,
let me know, man.
yeah. All right, so I like that. So these are super grails right here, brother. I knew you had some, and I was like, I didn't know you had that many. I was like, dang.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And it's crazy, man. Those are the ones that mean the most to me. But yeah, like when I got back into collecting, man, I hit the ground running, man. So I had a buddy of mine that I actually his name is Omega Comics, and I met
okay,
him in Reggie's live feed. So
okay,
before all of this, that was the first person I actually interacted with before everything. And he and I connected. He's out in Atlanta, and we linked up, and he was able to help my learning curve. And he told me, it's like don't get carried away with all the trying to pick up everything, trying to grab everything. He said you are gonna go a little crazy with it just because it's
yeah,
fun. It's but be strategic with it. Make it a point so then that way you get your grails now, because if you don't get them now, it's going to be more later.
yeah,
So it's like you want to build up, and put your game plan together so that way when you're ready to get it, you can get it. And shoot, I've already looked at those books I just showed you. They've already gone up from
yeah,
the time when I got them for the prices that I got them at. So it's like whenever you get back into it and get serious with it, start putting your plan together and go after it, because they are attainable. You just got to take that out of your mindset on seeing all those big numbers and sticker prices, because you could like I said, I used to enter the contest and get the mystery boxes. I messed around. I say it was some $50 boxes one day at a local shop, and I said, all right, I give it a shot. what's to lose? Because all boxes are always good. You know, they have you know, a lot of other books involved too. So you know you're gonna come up. And I'm a reader, so it's like, you know, I like to start new story arcs and learn about other characters and stuff. And I went there after work one day. I only bought one box, so it was only $50 in, you know, in the game. So they were like, all right, this is what we have left. It was ABC. And then I say it was like 4 boxes on the A, 2 boxes on the B, 3 boxes on the C, right? And then like, what letter you want? And I was like, B. And then so then which number do you want? And I was like 2. That's my lucky number. So then lo and behold, and this was right after work, so shop was closing. I'm the only one in there along with the employees, right? I freaking messed around and got the grand prize, which was a 4.5 Avengers number 8, I think, for and that's the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kang. Nice.
Right. So
wow.
It's like, and this was before all the news, before the Loki show, you know, before the Kang craze that we have now, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just, you know, sharing stories to let other collectors know, you know, especially the new people in the mix, you know, like, don't be afraid of the grails, don't be afraid of the prices, you know.
Yeah.
There's still ways to get it at a reasonable price, you know, and just jump out there and have fun with it. That's the thing, you know, just have fun with it. You know, this is a hobby that we all love, you know, and we want to, you know, continue to help it grow. So, you know, that's why I make it a point to try to share, you know, this type of information and, you know, content that'll help, you know, new collectors that come into the game or new people come into the hobby, you know.
Yeah, that's perfect. I love that. I go because you're giving me hope to see make my dream come true, what I always dream of.
Right.
I can find those 2 books, if not that whole set. That'd be a dream right there.
Yeah. So with your dream, I was dreaming about the X-Men 1, believe it or not. So it's like, you know, I was telling people like, yo, that's my goal for this year. I said, I'm going to do it one way or another. Didn't know how I was going to get it, but I knew I was going to get it. I just felt it. Right. And then I stayed working on it. And then lo and behold, one day I won the contest. But I was like you know, I was constantly having, you know, that dream or, you know, or could feel that, you know, I can get this book. And then what another crazy thing that I do on a personal level, my screensaver, whatever book I'm focused on, that's what my background is on my phone. So it's like I see it every day, you know, and that's something I still do to this day sometimes, you know. So then that way I'm not losing sight of my main focus, you know. So all the other books you come across, you know, I try not to get too attached to any of them because, you know, at the end of the day, they're still things, you know, but I always stay focused with it. So I put it, you know, like as my screensaver, and then you see that every day, right? We all have our phones with us almost all the time.
Yeah,
so it constantly keeps it in the front of your mind, you know, like, all right, I need to maybe not get these books because I'm still working on that, or, you know, oh, I could get this one, and oh man, this could use some work. I think we could bump this up, you know, and make it better. So
what's on your screensaver right now?
Oh, well, it's so funny. Not too long ago, I started interacting with people, and I helped a friend of mine purchase his first big set of books. So I kind of brokered the deal. So you know, that's so what's that? I've seen too many Silver Age key grails, whatever, under $10. I still have faith I'll find the Silver Age at flea markets, golden age. So exactly. So it's like I'm big on like flea markets, sales, you know, wherever they may be, because you know you want to go to the place where it's least expected, right? But I helped my buddy broker a deal, and I helped him get a 181, and he got the one, and it was a one that I found when I went hunting at one of my hole in the wall shops, you know, that nobody really frequents. That's why I call it a hole in the wall, because nobody really frequents there, right? And so the owner said, yo, look what I got. And he had a 181 and a 180.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it was the 180.
I saw your picture. I saw the picture you put up. Yeah.
So I saw those there, and those were my screensaver, because my thing was, I was like, shoot, I couldn't get it. And I know I couldn't get it at that point in time. So I said, I'm at least going to try to help, either one of my friends or see if some people that I know are interested, because I don't want to miss out on this. But if I can help somebody close to me get it, it's still like, you know, I was a part of it, you know.
Yeah.
Because I was going to figure out a way to get it myself if I couldn't find anybody to make that move with me. But yeah, so my buddy, that ended up being one of his first books. He got the 181, and he got some other big boy books. I put on a picture with it. And he was new to collecting and everything, and new to the hobby. And so that was my screensaver. So I haven't changed it since then because I had to come up with a new thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that 180 next to the 181, that was my screensaver at the moment. I haven't taken it off yet because I'm still
Hey, those are the holy of holies, dude. You
right.
reached your mark, which is amazing, dude.
Right. So it's like I was tripping to find those at that shop with those grades.
That's
so
sick, dude.
yeah, because I mean, he even told us, he was like, "Yeah, man, I haven't had a 181 in here in 3 years in this shop."
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, but you know, I happened to go hunting with my buddy Jeff. We went hunting on just a random Saturday or Sunday, and he had them in the shop. So I was
Yeah,
like, man,
it's doable because
yeah.
I went with my buddy. He's under Instagram. He goes under Dopey Stuff.
Mhm.
We went to a comic shop in Cerritos, and I haven't
Nice.
that place in a while. And I was just going through the boxes, dude. This guy has a lot of boxes, which I love. I found a Batman Beyond #1.
Nice.
1 through 6.
Nice. Oh wow.
$3 each.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I pulled it out of the box. I looked at it. I'm like, nah, it's not real. And
Yeah,
I called him over. I'm like, hey, come here. And I
yeah.
go, pinch me. Tell me if this is real. And he
Right.
Goes, oh, what the hell? And I was like, shut up.
Yeah.
And I got all of them.
I just subbed them up too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But that was crazy, dude. Like, it happens.
Yeah.
And I found those, and I was like super happy because that's when it went from like a $5 book to about a $200 book.
Right.
I missed out my chance on getting it. I was like,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to drop like 150 on it. I was like, hey, let's go to this one spot I haven't been in a while. I picked them up. We went down there and boom, found those.
Yeah. See, that's why I like to always stay on the hunt. Even if I'm just going for like the dollar bins or the $2 back bin, you know, boxes and things. And because you never know what you're going to stumble across, because, you know, you have a lot of the shops where they have books in the back, you know, that they'll pull out, you know, for certain people if they're asking, or, you know, they're good customers and clients there. And then, you know, you might stumble across something new on the wall where if you actually ask them the price, it's not as much as you thought it would have been, or you're able to negotiate, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Because my brain was racking like, yo, I might be able to trade that X-Men 1 for that 181 180. You know, I was like, I wasn't gonna let that leave the shop and just somebody else's hands. And, you know, I wanted to go to a serious collector, you know, somebody that wanted it for their PC and things like that, you know.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's one of those crazy ones you have to go after, man. Damn.
Right. So I threw the assist on that one.
Hey, you were the point guard right there.
Right.
Thanks for dropping by, brother. Dang.
Yeah,
man. That's some serious treasures you have right there, brother. So you collect baseball.
Well, I don't collect baseball. It's just
that one.
He and his family are friends of my family.
Oh, okay. So that's a nice collection to the family. It's gonna be basically an heirloom that you're gonna pass
down. Yeah, cool. That's for my son right there. Yeah,
nice. Yeah. And then we have your comics. Was there anything else you used to collect, or is that like the main thing you're collecting?
Well, I was a sneakerhead, you know. Yeah. So that's why I showed that first, because like a lot of people that grew up with me back in Atlanta and everything, and some people out here in Cali too. When I first got out here, and they knew I was a sneakerhead. Like I'd have some stuff that they'd be like, "What the hell? When and where did you get those?"
Was there any ones that you like rocking all the time on your sneakers? That's your sneaker?
I used to like the trainers, like those trainer style sneakers. So like your Bo Jacksons,
Okay.
your man, I could go on and on. But you know how he had the white, orange, and blue ones, and then he
Yeah.
had the gray, gold, white, and black ones, and then even the Bo Jacksons, where you had the Raiders
Oh
shoe
yeah, yeah. I
sneakers and
remember those.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jordans, I wasn't as big of a Jordan, but I used to get Jordans too. But I was more of the old school ones than the newer ones. I like the OG stuff.
Like the number
Um,
fours and stuff.
like the fours, threes, ones, fives and sixes. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Let's see what else I used to get. But any like the trainer CrossFit type, well, not cross training type sneakers. I was really into those. Um, you know, yeah, man, the sneakers was crazy, dude. I was really into that game growing up because I made it a point because we had a lot of sneaker spots in Atlanta. So I would get to know, the managers and the people that worked there and some of the owners, So it's like I had some shoes that were like super exclusive, that you would see like if you go to what's one of the spots out here, Undefeated. And
Okay. Yeah.
if you go to like what's the other big spot? Gosh, I can't think of it right now. Man, I can't think of the name of the other one I
That's all
used to
right.
go to. Yeah, but you know how you go to it and it's at the very top of the wall where you gotta be a basketball player to actually reach that shit
Yeah.
because
It
they're
was like
that
cold.
exclusive. Yeah, I would have like maybe one or two of those
Ah.
actually in the collection back in the day. Yeah.
Because I was going with one thing I was like always taught when I listened to you when you talked about spec, and I
Hmm.
was telling you in the background where I picked up this bad boy
Nice. Yep.
on about collections and getting collections where somebody bought a whole collection and sold it off, and
Hmm.
the dreams about what some of the ones I want to get is something like that.
Right.
So
Right.
I know when hopefully one day we get a chance,
Yeah.
we'll be able to do that.
Oh yeah, you let me know, man. I'll come up. I'll come up north, and we go hit some spot because that'll just be new territory for me. I'm always open for that because I think I've hit all the spots down here, and in OC. So
What do we have? Flea
yeah,
markets. Yeah, dude.
all day,
That's what I
all
want
day
to
with the
do.
flea markets. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we have some around here that's in Southern California. It's more
Hmm.
swap meets. So
Right. It's the swap meets. Yeah, which is pretty much
yeah,
the same thing. That's
I
what I
want
had
to.
to learn when I came out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're called. I don't think
Hmm.
there is more in the East Coast or Midwest. Uh, they're more. The flea market is
Right.
more geared to like all stuff. Like swap
Everything.
meets,
Yeah.
they cover like t-shirts, socks, but I'm finding out they have some comics, so I'm kind of intrigued to go hit those up. I never thought of that because I remember when I was a little kid, um, it was always just get stuff from my bike or I get t-shirts.
Right.
But
Right.
I gotta
Yeah.
hit
So
that up.
man, they have everything, but you're right, like flea markets, the garage sales. Let's see.
Oh
That's
man.
funny.
Oh, we got
Um,
Rudy back in there. I was gonna
uh,
say, hey, thanks for dropping by, Rudy. Be safe. I saw you say you were driving.
he
So
said the grocery stores. That's back in the day, right there. Shoot, I wish the grocery stores had some books.
I
That would be
know.
crazy, right? Hmm.
Oh wow. That's how you got a 94.
Yeah,
Nice.
and see, I'd love to build up to like you see those shows with the storage units and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, man.
Those
And
are
that
like,
that's out here. A lot of those shows are actually filmed out here.
yeah, there are. I was
Yeah,
like checking out what is it that the Storage Wars. One
Storage
dude
Wars.
came
Yep.
up with that like whole storage of nothing but comics.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh dude, that's
Imagine that jackpot, right?
yeah, all the stuff you can get in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one I was gonna show you this, like when we're talking about it.
Hmm.
I did get this when I bought that small little collection, which is my second one.
Oh, nice, Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time with that, and you see it's climbing. But remember the old Fox movies? they were headed in that direction
Yes.
because we had the bad guy at the end of Logan, that created the other versions and stuff that ended up being supposed to become Mr. Sinister. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
coolest shirt. Okay, she's asking you.
Well, I'm gonna go with you first since you're here. It's all about you right now. What?
So cool shirts. I get all of like the Marvel stuff. Wolverine, X-Men. My wife started helping me, surprising me with shirts, because she knows I wear them on the shows and stuff. So I think the coolest one, the newest one, is like a Wolverine, but I never seen this one in the books and everything. So it's got like bullets blazing. I think it was a newer Wolverine book. I'm not sure if it was a cover, and it has the Wolverine font totally different from what we're used to seeing.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, but flea markets and yard sales, that's where they are, man.
Yeah.
You find
Uh,
so much cool stuff.
Hell yeah. Mine was an X-Men shirt, which
Oh,
was
nice.
like the Brady Bunch kind of,
Oh, okay.
but it was in I don't know if it was Japanese or Chinese.
Oh,
So the X-Men part underneath had the Japanese writing. So
that's
I've
cool.
I've never seen that. I was like, oh, I'll take
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's
It's
cool.
a large, so hopefully, I'm trying to work out. I'll fit into it the
Hey,
right
there you
number.
go. There you see. Give you something to work towards, just like how we were talking about with hunting for the books.
Yes.
It's all the same things, just mindset.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Dude, so time, an hour already almost flew by. You have some great, amazing treasures, brother.
appreciate you,
Especially
man.
the history, dude. I love the history behind that baseball, which is cool because you knew him, family knew him, and you got that. And you're gonna hand me down that to other family members, which is
Hmm.
pretty much your kids,
Yeah,
which is super nice. And I know those grails right there. For me, I'm gonna keep these and probably give them to my godsons
nice.
because I know they could probably use it later on in life, and
Yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna take anything to the grave with those.
yeah.
We can't really
That's
do anything.
That's what actually brought me back to the game was getting some asset pieces to pass down to my kids. So my daughter likes Spider Gwen. So I made
Nice.
sure to have that one for the collection, and I actually was building a run for her too. She doesn't really read them yet, but I've been building it up for her. And then my son, since I'm Wolverine, I just got those and thought he might like those, and we'll see who he likes when he gets older. And then my nephew, he likes Miles Morales, so I made
Oh,
it a point
nice.
to get one of those for him. So it's like all of this stuff I've been grabbing are for them, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's
Because
what got me back in the game.
I blame my friend. You got me back in the game. I stopped collecting for like 10 years, and then
Yeah.
the torpedo thing came, and I actually saw it, and I knew he was collecting still. And then the signature slab thing, I didn't even know what that was.
Right. Yeah, I had to learn all that stuff too, man. I was like, what is all of
I'm like,
this?
what's a slab?
Yeah, but
I'm like,
that's why
what's
I
a
told
slab?
you. Yeah, that's why I told you I started with my original personal collection, my PC, and I
Yeah.
sent books from that to test it out to see what it's all about. The cleaning and the grading and slabbing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a couple of books I need to get uh re-slab, basically get them pressed and cleaned though. Because I
Mm-hmm.
never knew about that. I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, send them out. Okay. You
Yep.
want to press and clean them all. What's that? I didn't
Right.
know any of that.
Right.
So it was like
Right.
crazy. we got the chat going crazy over here talking to themselves. I love it.
Yeah.
No,
Usually I'm all in the chat too. You got me talking today.
yeah, dude, they're hilarious. Man, yeah, that's some crazy stuff, dude. But we definitely gonna hit each other up and go some comic hunting for sure.
Yeah. No
Jeff
doubt.
and then Steve,
Yeah.
and just do a day of it, man. I'm
Hey,
totally,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
yeah, I'm totally stoked for
Y'all let
that.
me know. Y'all let me know.
Well, I'm glad you came in, brother, and talked to me. I love geeking out with my friends. I consider you a friend with part of the community, so we're all,
Most definitely.
we're all the same. I
Most definitely.
appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate it also.
You guys are killing me on the chat, man, because you guys are just killing each other with all these jokes. I'm trying to see them and do this. It's kind of hard to do, but I
yeah.
do. I'm definitely waiting for some of your stuff, so I'm looking forward to Tiger Tuesdays, baby. You got to show that
Appreciate it.
stuff up, dude.
Yeah, man.
But keep up your work, and for sure, we're gonna hang out and do some stuff. I'm I'm gonna say thank you to the chat, but we're gonna just put the camera on you, Azores, and let them know what you got coming and what you're doing right now. All right, brother.
All right, man. So shout out everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming. Also shout out everybody in the replay that tunes in to us and checks us out on the replay. I really appreciate it. Working on I got the AzoresTiger channel. I go with Tiger Tuesdays when I have people over for the live feed, and working on building up and doing more things with that. I'm kind of doing it every now and then. So not every Tuesday, but working on getting more content. The next one we're working on is actually we're going to include the chat so we can see what books we should send out to get slabbed up. So that's one that I'm working on right now. And then I'm actually got some sales and stuff going on with Whatnot, and also I'm going to post some stuff on IG. So yeah, Tiger Tuesdays. Hit me up. AzoresTiger is the handle on everything, so you can see that right there. That's on all my social media. So if you want to see what I'm into or see what I'm working on, you can hit me up on IG. You can hit me up on YouTube. And feel free to, any questions or need some help with anything, holler at me. I'm open book, man.
Nice, brother. Hey, I'm totally digging the show on friggin' Tuesdays, man.
Appreciate it.
I can't wait for more. And then when you got with the Team Nerd Herd, dude, I'm voting for you, dude. Pitt, baby. That's my vote. So I put it for Pitt, dude. That guy's badass, dude.
Yeah, I've been having fun with those guys over Team Nerd Herd, man. And then a lot of the other channels, been keeping me in the mix. I haven't been doing my Tuesdays every Tuesday, but I've been on something every week. Thanks for inviting me over here. Shout out East Meets West. I teamed up with those guys.
Cats, man.
I've been teaming up with Team Nerd Herd. So I've been all over the place, man. And I really appreciate everybody just sticking with me and keeping me busy, man. Shout out Phable, helping me out with the beats and everything. So yeah, man.
All right, brother. But for sure, let me know when you want to do this. Next week, I'm gonna have Rated PG. He's an Instagram guy, my buddy. I work with him, so he's gonna show up his stuff. I call him Mr. Variant.
Okay.
He's variants of everything, dude. He loves variants.
Yeah.
So he said he has something different, just like you. He's gonna show off. But nice. Make sure you follow this guy. I'm still getting used to this stuff.
Yeah.
If you haven't followed him, if you want a great Instagram picture and his YouTube stuff, which is coming soon, make sure you follow him. So, all right, guys, that's another week in the wraps. Thanks for stopping by and watching the live show and the replay. And one more time, follow him. Peace out, guys.
Appreciate it.